Yes, Max, you're asking about the regulatory effects of this new Liquor Act here in New South Wales that came in on the 1st of July. It's imposed a lot of changes on the industry, and most important of which hasn't been properly recognised or experienced yet by hoteliers, is the abolition of the old licensing court, which was a specialised court. It's been replaced by an authority, but more importantly, prosecutions for things like underage or intoxication will now be heard by local courts. These local courts can impose monetary penalties, but more importantly, and just as important, they can put conditions on the licence, for example, extra security guards, restriction of trade hours. It's given the police the perception that they have very wide powers, and they certainly are seeking to exercise them. And it's not just the police, is it, Lauren?
No, the council is also involved with the approval of extended trading hours. I think the large amount of media attention that is on licensed premises at the moment, and the intoxication issue just increases the council's awareness of the issues surrounding extended trading hours, and they are seeking, where possible, to restrict or reduce extended trading hours that are already approved by the DA process mainly, and forcing hotels that previously did not come under the DA process for things, for example, like the places of public entertainment, and reducing those hours as well as regular trading hours for the hotel. All things that affect the bottom line for hotels.
So, Adam, when it looks like a prosecution is taking place under the local court, I suppose we're going to have to be particularly careful representing these clients.
Well, this is a significant change in the law when you're dealing with a local court compared to the licensing court. The licensing court was made up of magistrates who had specialised knowledge in licensing issues, who knew a lot about the industry. Now we have a situation where any breaches of the licence will be dealt with by local magistrates. If you're in Balmain, then a breach of licence will be dealt with by the local Balmain court. Now the problem is that local magistrates don't have a knowledge of the liquor industry, which is particularly difficult because the law really requires them to have a knowledge of it if they're going to apply it correctly. The other difference between the licensing court and the local court is that the rules of evidence apply in the local court, which means proving something or disproving something becomes more difficult because your evidence is limited, which means that litigation within the local court will be more difficult or expensive. And if your case is not handled properly, then that could result in a very significant fine or ultimately cancellation of your licence.
Well, so there it is, Max. It's a brave new world for hoteliers out there. The propaganda concerning this new act was that legal representation wouldn't be necessary. It seems the contrary is the case.